Solo leveling, Kumamoto goes berserk, but just before he can stomp Cha-Hai in, Jin Woo appears catching his foot and telling the hunter that it's just a competition and there's no need for such bloodlust. Kumamoto gets angrier, grabbing at Jin, but Jin pins the mad hunter and tells Cha that it's best if they call it a loss for Korea since Baek Yun-ho has been caught as well. At this moment, the translator tells Jin that Goto wants to spar one-on-one. Jin Woo says he can tell what the Japanese hunter wants just from his aura, thinking it's a good chance to see how much stronger he's gotten from the Demon Castle. Hanekawa tells Goto that Jin accepts his challenge, but only if he fights with his full strength. Goto agrees, noting they have an S-rank healer present, and instructs Shimizu to take care of the injured, saying, "And that one as well," as he points at Jin. Jin lowers his head and says, "Let's get started." But before he can finish, Goto attacks, leaving a trail of wind as Jin dodges, irritating the Japanese hunter, who says Jin can't fool him and vows to reveal all of his secrets. Goto attacks more, but Jin effortlessly dodges while smiling, making Goto very angry. Goto thinks that if he doesn't use his full strength, he might lose, so he decides to kill Jin. The Shadow Monarch gets a cut on his cheek as the system alerts him to someone with immense bloodlust in the area. In this moment, Jin catches Goto's hand, thinking that if he plays around too much, he might get an emergency quest to kill the hunter. Goto says, "You think you can play around with me?" And Jin responds, "I'm not sure what you're saying, but the match would be over if I grabbed your wrist, and even you wouldn't want our match to end this way, right?" They both try to attack, but before they can, Cha-Hai and Baek Yun-ho catch Jin while Minoru stops Goto, and Kei creates an ice shield between them. They tell Jin that Goto has to lead the Japanese hunters in a few days, and it's Korea's responsibility if he gets injured here. They end the practice matches for the day. Jin Woo thinks that he went a little overboard, but realizes that even the S-ranks couldn't detect his hidden soldiers in their shadows. He asks Gunhee about the Jeju raid as Hanekawa calls on Goto as he stands in shock, and this arc continues. Follow for more.